It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next are the Texans' rocket arm quarterback. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Titans, next on EA Sports.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
And no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Off play action. Martin. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week. Evans will look to throw it.
And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a give right side. Pierre. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now Evans. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Here's Evans. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The Texans at 500, sitting at 5-5. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Evans finds his man. It's John Mechie. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Pierre, and he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Evans. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Evans. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 15 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Martin on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. The throw over the middle taken in, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 76 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. Evans. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. Now Evans on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Martin, off play action, rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Cade York on now for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. York able to send this one through, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Evans. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw is Evans. Off the play fake. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The partner there left the man coverage out left and ended up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They'll run on 1st down. Pierre, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Evans. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Evans. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Matt Rising now on to punt this one away. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times did we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Here's Martin throwing on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's caught. Smith. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Pierre. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing to start the drive. Martin. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Martin. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To throw on second down. Martin. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 1 now. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Martin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw is Martin. To throw on 3rd down. And this one is incomplete. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Cade York on now for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. York able to send this one through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Evans. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Here's Evans throwing on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 2nd and 10, Evans got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Evans flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Evans. This ball caught by Mechie. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Evans on 3rd and 2. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Evans. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. A 10-play drive that time. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Taken in at the 3. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So here are the Texans to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9. Evans. He's got Smith here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Evans now on 1st and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Evans. And his throw is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Evans. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback...
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And that might be Titan football. It is. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the fumble recovery, Martin. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Martin now to throw on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And now out comes Houston.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Pierre, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pierre. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
On 1st down, Pierre. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Evans will look to throw it. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down. Pierre. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now Evans. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
On 2nd and goal, Evans. Touchdown! Mike Evans. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. That time a 9-play drive.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Now Martin looking to throw on 2nd down. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Houston set to take over. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery.
On first down, Pierre. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Evans. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Off play action. Evans. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Monty Rice in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now a handoff up the middle. Pierre. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his... And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Martin on 1st down.
That's complete. It's Okuebu now. 4 yards remain for 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Pollard's going to try the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Martin. And that will be incomplete.
Martin's pass to the sidelines and incomplete. Results is a 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Evans.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him the 1st down.
Because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll run on first down. Pierre. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Evans. A quick throw, but incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Evans. Open man right side is Ingram. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This to make it a 3-score game late.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Throwing again. Martin.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Here's Martin throwing after the interception.
Throws the out route and finds Claypool.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
To throw is Martin, throwing on 1st down.
Claypool with another catch.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44.
Martin now to throw on 2nd down.
Completion here to Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Tennessee
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Back to throw again. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Walton. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Martin looking to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Martin. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. An extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On 2nd down, Pierre, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Evans. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
On 1st down, Pierre. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Pierce now up the middle.
Oh, a good move at the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Well, the Notre Dame man, Chase Claypool, in this offense, ready for their upcoming possession.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Martin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's second down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.